Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Brand Masika Reaction. And for today's, I want us to watch together this general from America, the general called Michael Langley. Michael Langley is claiming that he was on an interview somewhere in Africa, to a country known as Kenya. He was on an interview on TV. And his remarks was that he's coming for the Burkina Faso president, Mr. Ibrahim Traore. Remember, Traore has been a big impact to Africa. Traore has been against the whites, and he has been supporting his own people. And now Mr. Langley is all about that. You want to arrest him. So without wasting of time, I want us to watch together. And remember, if it is for your first time coming across any of my video, remember to like, subscribe, share, and comment. And after the end of this clip, I will come back with more comments. So as you watch, let me know your thoughts about this situation. Remember to watch till the end.
I don't know how many of you that have come across this video, but if you haven't watched the video yet, please watch. Attention please.
And every African must hear this. Imagine, after boldly assaulting President Ibrahim Traore on Kenya national television, General Michael Langley has publicly confirmed that he plans to visit Burkina Faso this week, despite rising tensions and fierce backlash from Africans across the continent. Speaking in an exclusive interview on an African TV station, Langley challenged the Burkina Faso military with bold, mocking words. He said, "I am visiting Burkina Faso this week. If their military has the guts, let them try to stop me." This defiant statement has sparked a wave of outrage, fear, and confusion across social media and political circles. Many are wondering, is this a threat, a provocation, or a part of a bigger plan? Just days ago, Langley referred to Traore as a criminal in a military uniform and accused him of pretending to help Africans while allegedly planning to destabilize the continent. Now, despite attacks, he is heading directly into Traore's territory, throwing down a public dare to the Burkinabe military. People across Africa are demanding answers. Why is Langley being allowed to move freely across African borders after disrespecting an African leader? Will Burkina Faso allow him to set foot inside the country? And what is his true mission during his visit? Meanwhile, the Burkina Faso government and military are yet to officially respond, but sources say security has been quietly tightened, and all military eyes are now on the border. The situation is growing more tense by the hour. Will Langley be allowed in? Will there be confrontation? Or will the visit be blocked before it begins? One thing is clear, Africa is watching closely, and whatever happens next, let the world hear about it. Stay locked to Pan Africa TV for real updates.
Nothing can happen to Ibrahim Traore. No matter what they think they can do, nothing is going to happen to him. There's actually a breaking and trending news now that came up, which is that Michael Langley said that he's going to visit Burkina Faso uninvited. He's not invited, nobody is inviting him to Burkina Faso, but he's saying that he's going to forcefully visit Burkina Faso and he does not care what they're going to do. And guess what he said again? He said that if Ibrahim Traore or Burkina Faso think they can stop him, then they should stop him and see, they should try and stop him and see if they are able to stop him. So does that mean that he's coming in a violent way? If Michael Langley is to come to Burkina Faso, he's actually going to come with his men, that is his guard. But we don't know what his plan is for coming to this Burkina Faso uninvited, not even invited by Ibrahim Traore anytime. He's forcefully saying he's coming, no matter what, that they can't stop him. Even if they want to use their military, they should try to use the military to stop him, and they will not be able to stop him. I know Michael Langley was the one that said that Burkina Faso is training terrorists. That Ibrahim Traore is training terrorists in his country. That even the ISIS terrorists are from Burkina Faso. That's what he was one that said all those stuff. I also said that Ibrahim Traore is using the gold reserve in Burkina Faso to enrich himself. He said that Ibrahim Traore is using the gold in Burkina Faso to enrich himself. He's not working for the interest of his people, but he's working for his own pockets. Yes, come to think of it, even if he's working for his pocket, how does that concern Michael Langley? And he also said that Captain Ibrahim Traore is using the gold in Burkina Faso to protect the military of Burkina Faso. If he's using the gold in Burkina Faso to protect the military, is that anyway the business of Michael Langley? Wait, will somebody be asking you the reason why you are using your father money to buy something? Something that is in the land of Burkina Faso, a gold in the land of Burkina Faso, doesn't it belong to the people of Burkina Faso? So are they the one to dictate how they are going to use their resources in the country? If not for that they are very interested in all those resources in Burkina Faso. And then Michael Langley now is saying that he is forcefully coming. Maybe they are looking for a way, they are looking for a way to delete Ibrahim Traore. They are looking for a way to carry out the plan of deleting Ibrahim Traore, deleting him totally. But it's not going to work. Ibrahim Traore is not Gaddafi. They did it to Gaddafi, does not mean they can do it to Ibrahim Traore. Yeah? You get? They did it to Gaddafi, does not mean they can do it to Ibrahim Traore. What happened to Gaddafi has happened, right? But this time around, Africa has woken up, and we are more wiser than those days, right? And now nothing is going to happen to Ibrahim Traore. And he better does not come to visit, because Ibrahim Traore and him do not have any business. So we don't want him in Burkina Faso. He better stays in his country. Coming to visit Burkina Faso, we don't need him. Yes, we don't need him. But now he's saying that he is going to come to visit Burkina Faso. That even if they want to stop him with the military, they should try to stop him with the military and see. What does that mean? Is he going to come with 1,000 soldiers to come and fight, or what? Is he coming for war? Is he coming, to fight against, the citizens of Burkina Faso? Or is he coming to destroy Burkina Faso? How is he coming? Because he said that he does not care, that even if he's not invited, he's coming. Uninvited, they did not even invite him, that he's coming. And he did not even say he's coming on this particular day. He means he's coming at any time. What is he up to? What is Michael Langley up to? We don't know what he's up to. But whatever it is that is in his mind to do, it's not going to work. This time, it's not going to work. They have tried so many ways and it did not work. Is this one that's going to work? No, it's not going to work. They'll be frustrated. Their plan is going to be frustrated. And, it has already started to be frustrated, right? And, with time, it will get more frustrating to them. Until they are tired and they give up. Because I don't know why another man will be fighting for another man's property. What are you to a man when you are fighting for his property? Are you his next of kin or anything? There's no business. You don't have any business in something, you are fighting for it. And now you are coming to visit uninvited, saying that the military of Burkina Faso cannot stop you. Let's watch and see how it goes. We believe that nothing is going to happen to Ibrahim Traore, no matter the plan, no matter what plan they have, underground. They have underground plan. Nothing is going to happen to Ibrahim Traore, and nothing. If you love Ibrahim Traore, please comment "I love Ibrahim Traore" in the comment section, and tell me what you think about this. Why do you think Michael Langley could be coming to visit Burkina Faso?
This is a new video of General Langley. It might be your first time seeing it, so pay attention to this interview. He is in Kenya, and then he was asked about the comment he made concerning Ibrahim Traore, and he still stands on that comment. But then he said Burkina Faso is doing fine, they have their own sovereignty, but he's only concerned about the security issues. And also he said terrorism has actually increased since Ibrahim Traore took office. But you know what? Let's watch this together.
Let's talk about countries taking on their own autonomy. You are on African soil, not for the first time, but this would be a good moment to ask about one of the countries that has taken its own autonomy, and that's Burkina Faso. Your remarks recently at the Senate seem to suggest that he's diverting, General Traore, is diverting its 4 billion gold reserves to sustain his military rule rather than for public welfare. These remarks sparked widespread condemnation across the continent. What did you mean by that statement?
Let me speak to Burkina Faso's sovereignty. They maintain their sovereignty. They make their decisions how they use their resources. They make their decisions who their resources go to for military support. That's their sovereign right. But my cautionary tale was just from a military perspective. That was a Senate Armed Services Committee asking me a direct question. Burkina Faso, a lot of great things going on to progress them forward, okay? But then when you look at the military part of it, knowing that that's the epicenter of global terrorism, it was my time to illuminate that this is probably their weakest point, and there needs to be sufficient resources going towards for the whole fight of terrorism in that country, period. They make their decisions though. That's their sovereignty, their sovereign right to make their decisions what is appropriate, what's not. But I wanted to illuminate that it's going in the wrong direction now. ISIS is getting stronger. JNIM is getting stronger. Al-Qaeda in the lands of the Maghreb is getting stronger in that country.
And do you think it's getting stronger after General Traore took over?
It has. Just look at the numbers of attacks. It really has, since 2022. I've been tracking this since I took command. So, no ill will towards him, but the decisions is their own. They're looking for other ways to be able to, they're still on warfighting footing, but it's just going to take more resources.
So you stand by that statement? Because there's been pressure on you to walk those statements back.
That's my statement. That's my assessment. That is getting worse. More needs to be done for not just local, but whole of country, because of these violent extremist organizations are seeking revenue, they're seeking resources, they're seeking recruiting from the Burkinabe people, and they're seeking refuge within their country. That threatens their sovereignty.
And that threatens America's interest?
Say again?
Does that then threaten America's interests?
Yes, thank you for asking that. Because especially ISIS, and of course in East Africa is inextricably linked all the way to ISIS West Africa, ISIS Sahel, and there's going to be probably a move afoot for them to move and seek refuge within the line. So we have shared objectives, and we offer to work together with the Burkinabe government and border countries. Mali, Niger, coastal West Africa countries, collective, because here's what these organizations do. Here's what these terrorist organizations do. They seek refuge in the seams or the borders of these countries and lets them thrive and grow and lets them recruit, gain resources to carry on their illicit and nefarious activities against the populations of those people.
Well, I know you might be triggered by now based on the things that he's saying, but I want to know your take on it.
Good day, fellow African citizen. When I mean African citizen, I mean the people of Africa who feel Africa. Some people, they are Africa, they don't feel Africa. Those are the people who were born in Africa, live on the soil of Africa, and count themselves as Arab. Now, African youth, I believe we all see the video going viral on media. This is how they start problem. And when you respond, they will not like it. Welcome, American general. The unprofitable citizen we ever have in Africa. We don't even have you. You are born in the state. And you remain in the state. Because for this one, only you are come. You have been on the work since you refuse to reject the job they give you. For the whole general in America, now only you waka come. You have never slept nor rested since they give you this job. You don't lean. Now only your head can remain. Even the head now. Head no day again. You don't talk pokeripo. Everybody. I know you guys see the American general. Who is he roaming around? He's still in Nairobi. He's still in Nairobi. We all think the man go back to the States already. Because that is what I think. I think he has already gone back to the States already. Because Africa is a poll. I don't know why they are still here. This man, you can see I'm not only a head remain. Uh-huh. Yesterday, he grabbed interview again in Nairobi, Kenya, saying, they asked him, do you withdraw your statement against Ibrahim Traore, what you said before? He said no. He said, in fact, right now, since Ibrahim take over, the terrorism has increased. The ISIS, jihad, account, all of them, they don't increase. They have increased. Say they are now bigger and now they are more than before. And this man, for this interview, he's so stressed. He wants the safety of the people of Burkina Faso. He wants to protect them from the military coup d'etat. He wants them to be safe because he's talking from military perspective. He's seen everything critically as a military general. When I was thinking maybe I lost, I was like, look at this general feeling for us. Unfriendly friend. Because if you could have loved us so much like this, when they are taking our resources for free in Burkina, where are you? When France dominates everything, why you people never come up? When France is taking uranium for nothing in Niger, where are you people? And why do you want to come now that Ibrahim is in? Why do you think this is the right time to save Burkina Faso? For so long they have been fighting terrorism. Tell us the truth. We go understand. Burkina people, do you want general to come and help you in your country? The answer is no. We'll never call for your assistance. We'll never write letter to the United States of America that we don't need our president. We never call for emergency call. Why are you worried, Mr. General? Why are you worried profusely? You can never sleep. You cannot rest. Why? You think this is the time of Gaddafi? No. Because we have learned from our mistake, Mr. General. And if you think terrorism come up and you don't know how it comes to Africa, I will show you how they load terrorist people to come to Africa and destabilize. Where are they coming from? Because it's clearly these people are not coming. They are not the citizen. They are coming because they were sent. I see this video. I got on news 3 days ago when they said some people were arrested because they are trying to take some weapon from the road of Togo to Burkina. They catch them. Another one recently, some men. Many things is going on in Burkina. 5 days ago, they catch some trucks that load 900 motorcycles and 160 bicycles to enter Burkina. And inside this truck, they said they are bringing food to Burkina Faso. Thank God they checked them. They now discover that these people are loading weapons. Yesterday, there is another truck who entered Burkina Faso. Thank God they checked them. This truck you see is full of human beings. They said they are coming in to come and give food to the people of Burkina. When they check in, they discover a human being. So, Army General, if you love Burkina so well, come and help us catch these people. Stop going after our president. Stop attacking our president directly with your speech. Stop doing anything you think you are doing. Come and help us fight in the war front. Don't fight by attacking or targeting our president. We never send you message. We never invite you. And how come you have this strength and this power to come and do anything and come and enter any African country? If you don't know, this man is the leader of AFCON, according to them. You see, this matter stressed me so well. I feel like, who are these people? Who is this man? This man is the leader of US Africa Command, US African Command. US is the one commanding Africa military. You will make it make sense to us today. To advance US national interest, to advance US, go and check about them, national interest, to promote regional security, stability, and to strengthen security force. We wonder why they never come since people have been complaining about terrorism. And why did they choose Burkina? Because Nigeria is part of AFCOM, and Nigeria is having a problem with terrorism. Let them go and solve Nigerian problem. Togo, Congo, let them go and solve their problem first. Cameroon, Uganda. These citizens are crying for help, you never look after them. You are looking into Burkina if you don't have your own secret agenda. They said, these people, they are ready to respond to any humanitarian crisis, nature instability, and other emergency in Africa. That is why I said, Nigeria need you, Togo need you, Cameroon need you, Congo need you, Sudan need you, because they are in the crisis. So we'll be happy if you go there and help them. And this AFCOM you are looking to, they are based in Germany, in Stuttgart. They are based in Germany, Kelly Barak. So these people are in Germany. They train thousands of African soldiers, and they control African soldiers from Germany. They never visit us when we have when we go inside war front. And why is it that the America are the one leading them? What is happening to any of our general in Africa? We have 54 countries of Africa, so we never have one general that is capable to lead this AFCOM. They have to now go and look for Black America in America. According to them, what I hear about them, these people, they are the America are the one who create this group to train an African soldier in Germany. Go and look at most of the coup d'etat we have ever having, allegedly. Most of them, they never work for us. Like Gabon, like Guinea. Look at a lot of them, they never work for us. And there is a lot of military dictatorship that we are having, like President of Uganda. Why you never go after them? Why Burkina? We don't need you. Allow us to make this mistake with our full chests and wait till we call for help. So far, we never call you for help, Baba. Go back to the States and stop interfering in our country. Respect us as we respect you. A friendly friend.
General Michael Langley of the United States Army is talking about arresting Captain Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso, our very own Captain Ibrahim Traore, aka President of Africa. General Langley is talking about arresting President of Africa. Let me ask you this. Do you think General Langley has any jurisdictional powers to arrest a president of a different country? Do you think he has that power to arrest any president whatsoever in Africa? And let me ask you this also. What do you think would happen, right, if a Nigerian general, a general in the Nigerian army or South African army just wake up one day and say, you know what, I am going to arrest President Trump of the United States because President Trump is using the country's resources to protect himself and to protect his administration and to protect his own wealthy friends. I am going to arrest him. What do you think would happen if any general anywhere attempts to arrest President of the United States? What do you think would happen? While you're thinking about that, I would like you to watch this video here. Okay? Thank you. I will come back and ask you more questions. Thank you.
Most of you who are young like me, we were born into this system. But that's not what can allow Burkina to thrive. Because in this situation, there are only two cases. Either we accept to fight or we remain slaves forever. I told you once, there are those who are slaves in their minds. They can only serve their master. And those people try every time to manipulate you. You must advise each other. Because every situation can be exploited by these enemies of the nation to try to discourage you, to demotivate you. So you must advise each other and not pay attention to certain remarks, even on some media. Not everyone is obliged to be patriotic. You are the first patriots. You have decided to defend the homeland. There is nothing better than that. Those who want to support you, let them support you. Those who want to discourage you through writings, you must close your ears and move forward. As for those, we will fight them here. So, we must remember something. Recently, there is a so-called NGO. It's not even an NGO. Because NGO stands for non-governmental organization. They are not non-governmental because they are funded by a federal budget, by a state. This so-called NGO produces reports claiming that the FDS and the VDP commit abuses. It went in here, it came out there. It's to tarnish your morale. It's to scare you, to prevent you from being able to fight. No. Moreover, we are going to file a complaint against this NGO because people need to understand something. What is happening to us here? It's true that they have manipulated part of our populations in the Sahel here, but they didn't have that kind of weaponry. What brought such significant weaponry into their ranks? It's Libya. Who destroyed Libya? It's this NGO, the same NGO that made false reports and gave them to those who wanted to create a rebellion so that people would intervene and overthrow Gaddafi. And the powder keg ended up being poured into the Sahel. These millions of lives that have been taken in the Sahel, we must file a complaint against this NGO because it is responsible for these false reports it made to support this thesis of attacking Libya. They have no moral lessons to give us.
Indeed, Captain, they have absolutely no moral lessons to teach us. Captain Ibrahim Traore is passionate, he is knowledgeable, he is fit, and he's exactly the African leader we have been praying for all these years. Please, African leaders, please support him, protect him. Please follow his footsteps. Please speak with one voice. Come together and speak with one voice against Westerners who are trying to colonize us again, who are trying to go into Africa and steal our resources, who are trying to divide us, who are trying to push us backwards. Please, 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 please. And to my fellow Africans, if we've not been paying attention, this is the time for us to pay attention and get involved. And also, if you have any comments, please feel free to leave them in the comment section. If you have answers to the questions that I asked previously, also drop them in the comment section. Thank you.
So guys, it has just come to our attention that you see the so-called Mr. Michael Langley, the general of USA, has just come out clearly and saying that he must and he will land in Burkina Faso. So the question people are just asking about is that does this general has any right to go and arrest any president, or does he have any right to go and land in any country without any permission? Because as I know, as of my knowledge, I know that there are those diplomatic rights. and they must have to be followed. So I don't know what is up to, or whoever sends this general to go and arrest Mr. Traore. I don't know what are they up to. Remember, guys, there was the Mr. Traore is big in impact to Africa. So Mr. Traore, since he took over power in Burkina Faso. Mr. Traore has been a great and has been a people's president, and he's even being called African president. You know, Africa is a great continent, and Africa is comprised of 54 countries. So whatever Mr. Michael Langley is claiming that since Mr. Traore took over as a captain and as a president in Burkina Faso, there is a lot of terrorism going on. There is a lot of gun smuggling, and yet the people of Burkina Faso have not yet complained. But it is just out of nowhere. But they have that audacity that they are coming here claiming that the Burkina Faso it is falling. Mr. Traore is using the resources, those resources to guard himself and manipulate and use them, not use them wrongly. So my question is, why should they interfere with other countries, that the country that it is not even in their continent, the country that is in Africa? Why should they do so that they can discourage these people? In fact, they are manipulating people. They are telling people that Mr. Traore is using those natural resources badly, that is using them to guard himself, and he's using them as a personal personal interests. Remember, we all knows whatever is going on in Burkina Faso, and as we know, Mr. Traore has been up to since day one, and the message Mr. Traore has been just trying to pass through is that we don't have to be manipulated and intimidated, since we are in our very own country. So it is, for a president is the one who chooses a general. So Mr. Trump, what are you up to? Definitely it is Mr. Trump who has just sent Mr. Michael Langley, his general, to come in Africa. So my question is it a right? Is it, or let me put it in this way: does a general, let's not even use this general, can a Nigeria general come to Burkina Faso and say that he want to arrest the president without a protocol? There must be a protocol, and the protocol to follow, it must be. Remember, this is a president. It is not just an ordinary man whom you are going just to arrest. No, this is a president. And these people, they haven't complained that their president is doing wrong. They haven't. If there was something that is wrong, or if they have written to the US letter that our president is doing this so and so, or our president is wronging us, that could be a different story. But the people have not complained. The people are happily living in their country. So someone said somewhere that if General Langley is of help to this country, why don't he go to Nigeria? Nigeria needs help, needs food, needs some shelter for the children. There are some schools there. There are those children who don't go to school. Why don't he go there? You go in Namibia, people they have the same problem. There is poor. People are just going through a lot. Why don't he go to Congo? Congo people, there is that civil war going there. So why don't he go there? He just choose Burkina Faso. Why Burkina Faso of all the countries? Why? So here is the big question, even me too, I'm asking myself. Why do they see that there is this man coming out just against them, saying the man is a truthful man, saying whatever they have been doing to the blacks, it is not fair. Then they go on, they end up, they want to go and arrest him. So they want us to they want to assassinate Mr. Traore the way they assassinated Gaddafi. This time we are up. And you know, we cannot allow whatever happened in the past to happen this day. Remember, we are in the 21st century, that everything is being acknowledged through media anywhere. So Mr. Traore has been behind everything, and Mr. Traore finally said that it is only us, the unity of our people and the unity of Africa. It is the unity that will make us grow, and the unity will make us not to be intimidated and not to be bullied by this white. Gone are those days where we used to bow down to them, where we used to accept their colony. Gone are those days. So we have to live our present, and our present will be so bright due to our unity. So for me, I'll just urge to add, I'll just like to urge the African leaders to be in companion with this, to be with companion with Mr. Traore and support him, and let know any day that no one will just come from outside and come and say that he want to arrest one of these leaders simply because he's against the racism and he's against the whatever it's going on in the USA. Remember, the US people are really complaining about their governorship. Why don't this Mr. Michael Langley settle his own problems in his country? Yet he's just coming to Africa. He wants just to rule this Africa. This is not your country, my friend. So I just have to know, what's your take on this, and what's your reaction on this story? Because personally, I've just felt bad, since we cannot accept to go back where our ancestors used to fight. Yet you have just regained the democracy and the freedom. Yet someone just from nowhere comes and wants to take whatever we have and whatever we have made. Remember, Mr. Traore is just a young and upcoming leader that was chosen by people, and God is happy for him to be a leader. Okay, guys, that's all for now. I'll have just to check on your comments. Don't hesitate to put there your comment. Let me know your reaction. And that's all for now. Remember, we will meet next time, and God loves you. One love.